So if you don't got time to
This is a public service.
you need to go find something else to do.
So here, how about this?
So how about you move that pole so we can line up here as nurses?
Okay, so listen. How am I supposed to know you work here?
Well, that's not my problem, though.
That's not my problem. You parked in no parking
well,
zone.
then that's your problem.
So either you want the ticket or I can just let you go ahead and move the car. You making it a big deal. That's your problem.
You making it a big deal. You see we walking out here. You see
How do I know? Do I know you?
I just said that.
Do you know me?
I just said that. When you walk out here and opened your door, I said we work in here. I work here. We switch.
How do I know that?
We talk. Well, then maybe your office needs to talk to each other.
We don't need to talk to each other. The signs are clearly posted that say no parking.
Well, I'm sorry. Y'all need to worry.
Would you like to move your car, ma'am, instead of getting a citation?
We are moving it. Can you not say we are moving it?
Would you like to get in your car and move your car now instead of getting a parking citation?
We cannot move it till the other nurse moves.
Okay. Would you
need
like
to get a supervisor out here if you have an issue?
Do you want me to
because
call a
we've
supervisor,
already
ma'am?
had this issue.
I don't understand why you're upset.
I'm upset because we've already done this and I'm at work and you're bothering me at
How
work.
do I know that I do not
That's
know
why I'm
you?
upset.
That's what you don't understand.
That's not your fucking problem. No, me isn't a fucking problem. I'm at work.
Okay.
So carry your ass somewhere else and leave me alone.
Okay, well, hold on for your parking citation, ma'am.
I'm moving my car.
Okay, 1 second for your parking
That's
citation.
fine. Get your supervisor here because we've already had this
That's
conversation.
fine. Okay. Like I said when I got out of the car, it was not a big deal. You literally came out angry and aggressive at me for no apparent reason. You can ask him or her. I don't ever give anybody a ticket for parking right there. I was asking you to move your car, and instead you wanted to yell at me.
No. I told you I was moving it. When you opened your door, I said, I'm moving my vehicle. I'm a nurse, and we switched shifts.
Okay.
We have already been to the department twice.
I got you.
And both times we were told between 7 and 7 in the morning and 7 and 7 at night that we switched shifts, and we were told we are perfectly fine. There's no issues. The last cop that came out here said the exact same thing. Hey, look, we're nurses. We switch shifts. There are only 2 spots. So if there's a nurse here and mom here, we have to park there to switch shifts. We have already talked to y'all several times. So if y'all can't get it together, that is y'all's problem, not mine. Because we've already talked to you guys.
Okay.
So to me, it sounds like y'all are the ones that are harassing because I sit here for 12 hours a day. There are cars parked right here all fucking day long for hours at a time. So if you're going to sit here and tell me that you don't give them a ticket, but you're going to write me a ticket because you didn't like my attitude when they did the exact same thing, then that's the issue.
Right.
That's the issue. You can't give me a ticket based on the attitude.
Okay. I'm not.
Okay, but you just said that. You just said that you're giving me a ticket because I was ugly with you.
Are you
and
listening
you
now?
have people parked out here all day long that you don't give tickets to, correct?
Are you done?
No, I want you to answer me.
So when is it my turn to talk?
It's not your turn ever because you work for me, bitch. You work for me, and I'm telling you, they sit out here all day long. I'm not signing anything.
Okay. Do you want to sign anything? It's a non-moving parking violation.
Look.
No points or assessed on your driver's license.
I don't
The
care.
options to pay it are on the back.
I don't need to sign it. Here, I'll take the copy. We can go to court.
You can sign it right here.
I don't need to sign it.
Can you sign the
Why?
parking citation for me?
Why?
It's not an admission of guilt. It's just signing it.
Why? No, I'd like your supervisor right here.
Okay, he's on the way.
Okay, well, when he gets out here, we can discuss it.
That's fine.
Because this is like
Are you ready for me to talk now, though? Okay. First things first. I don't work here every day, and I don't know who you talk to. I've never spoken to you, and I've never had a problem with any cars parking right there when I'm working because I addressed the situation. You think I'm supposed to know that you're a nurse? I do not know that, okay?
I think y'all should get it together as an apartment
Well, the signs
because I am at
specifically
work
say no
and
parking at
y'all,
all.
but y'all
I'm
need
not-
to get it together because we addressed it with you guys. We addressed it with the city of
Did you
Daytona
address it
police
with-
officers.
How am I supposed to know that?
But that's your fault on your department. That's that's something you should address with your department
Okay.
because we have addressed it with your department and we have addressed it with many other officers. So for me being in there trying to get report on a 6-year-old baby that I'm trying to work with and having to rush out here when we've already been told that it's okay. For you to come at me and be like, well, there's a sign that says no parking,
Is there not,
and I'm
is there
sitting
not
right
two
there,
signs that
but
you
I can
parked in
read.
between that
But
say
I
no
can
parking
read.
anytime?
But I
correct?
can read. So
Right or
you
wrong?
should have came to me and said,
How am I
hey,
supposed to come to you?
you should have came to me and been like, hey, you know,
Well,
what's
here,
up?
I'm
What's
sitting-
the problem?
I'm sitting right
But
there.
I shouldn't have to
Are
come to
you
you.
listening?
I know you were sitting right there. We
I'm
shouldn't have
sitting
a
right there, and
problem.
you specifically parked in between the two signs.
You are
while I'm
right.
sitting right
You're
there.
right. You know why?
Right?
Because we've already been told we
But
were
how
allowed
do I
to.
know that?
That's where you should address
I
your
don't know
department.
you. I've never met you
should
until
call your
today.
department and say,
All right.
hey, department
Well,
is
I'll wait until the
hey,
supervisor
you
gets here to talk to you, okay?
You should call him and ask him. Ask him, hey, look, is there a situation going on at Kingston that there's something different?
Okay.
Like, you should ask your department because we've already cleared this with your department.
I got you. I understand.
So the weekend's over, everybody got
3 Bravo 51, can I have you sort towards the disturbance in 53 zone and I'll get you backup unit?
Yeah, dang, I'm just trying to fucking go to work.
Got a verbal
Today,
at
I'm hot to
125
stand out
boardwalk.
here.
RP advised the mail took her money last night.
Yeah,
and
I
now
can see fucking going down and fucking with somebody that's actually
cooperative with
about
her?
something, but I'm going to fucking work. This is ridiculous.
To be in the back and cross over to backup 51.
Monday, man.
Cause I don't think this or what's called hurt me. So I just thought.
Yeah, no one heard me.
No?
Personally.
Gurney,
But
Gurney.
he called this, but no one heard. I never heard it.
Okay. Well,
But anyway, I think they're headed over also. But
Okay.
what's up?
I'm sitting right here, and this black truck right here, the female was the driver. She specifically parks in between the two signs. No big deal. I get behind the car for her to move the car. I sat there. Obviously, I knew somebody was going to go in there and get her. They go in there and get her. She comes out.
So she parked out and went inside.
Yeah. She sees me right there. She admitted to seeing me right there. But she was like, why do I need to come up to you and tell you? Immediately, she gets angry and assumes that I know that she talked to the police department in the city or whoever she talked to about being able to park here because I guess her and another nurse works here and they switch on and off every 12 hours or whatever because there was no space to park right there, so she parked right here. So I was like, hey man, do you want to just move your car instead of, arguing with me and getting a parking citation? Because I don't want to give you a parking citation. It's not that big of a deal. She continues to go off. I want your supervisor here. Blah, blah, blah. You need to go find something else to do. You need to go do your fucking job. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, well, you're not going to move the car. Just write your citation. She was like, I'm moving the car. And then she moved the car while I'm writing the citation. I told her, hold on, get your citation first. And then she moved the car. And then I was writing the citation.
Secretary Bravo 65.
Did you give it to her yet?
No.
Miscellaneous.
I'm trying to get her to sign it. I don't think she has to sign it.
She doesn't have to.
Yeah,
No.
okay.
But you got her
Yeah. All
name
over
as the driver or whatever.
39th Street,
Yep.
number 308.
They get the
Maintenance service,
yellow copy.
Jefferson, fire has been logged.
Yes.
Cool.